What's going on today? Welcome back to episode 3 of my Soccer Manager 2017 run-through of the game. I am managing Cardiff City in this game, if you can remember, obviously. In the last episode, unfortunately, we did end up losing to Derby County at home in our first pre-season friendly. They scored 2 late goals after we took the lead, which is fortunate. We got a bit of news here. Derby County came up on top against Cardiff in a recent fixture. They've handed the Spurs to Belenba Diaz left the ground. So, we need to obviously change the mentality of how they see me as a manager, and let's see what we can do, to be honest with you. I'm not really happy with obviously how we did us losing that game. But what can you do, to be honest with you? Not much is the answer. I'm not really sure why I can still hear the fans all that are still going off. Maybe that's just the music of the game. I managed to get them fans turned off now, so it wasn't actually the music of the game. Anyhow, not really any news to pick up on, to be honest with you, following on from that defeat against Derby. Let's just see what we can do now, to be honest with you. The fans are really happy with me, but let's continue on and see what happens and anything. So, the coaches recommends a player training sessions. Have you visited your training ground and created a training schedule? We did actually do that, so I'm not really sure why they're still recommending me to do that. Let's have a little look here. And yeah, we got all these players here that are on certain aspects to be working on, well, things they need to be working on. Let's maybe just alter maybe a few more of them doing stuff and all that. Paul Pogba coming his way to Juventus after the club put in a formal transfer bid to reported about 33.6 million. Well, so that's very odd because he joined Man United from Juventus. Yeah, that doesn't really make much sense. Let's go back to this screen here and maybe just put on some different abilities for my players working on the 2 training sessions that they'll be doing. Fuzahora attacking and perhaps being technicals, but I think the same for Gnogbe. Reece Healy, same. Kadeem Harris, probably say he's physical, needs to be a bit stronger than he already is. Probably the same for Kennedy. Noon, same probably there. Pilkington, being a bit, he's already a technically minded player, so perhaps set pieces, he's quite good at free kicks, the guy is. I'm not really sure why they're still asking me to alter this. I've pretty much already done it. Anyhow, let's move on. Obviously, we still got a bit of news there that Pogba is going to be going back to Juventus, and he's signed for Juventus from Man United for 34.8 million. Even the United paid 90 million for him, which is pretty crazy. Anyhow, we are now going to be going into the game against Forest Green Rovers at the Cardiff City Stadium, our second pre-season friendly out of 3. Next we'll obviously be playing Chelsea, and let's hope we can play a little bit better than we initially did against Derby in the last episode. Might I go with the exact same lineup? I might alter it a little bit. I might put Declan John in instead now of Lee Peltier. Give perhaps Zahora a go. I don't know. Let's have a look. We've got a few players here we can obviously use if we want to. Emmy Hughes is there, so I could perhaps. I was going to say, let's add him to the starting 11. I'm not really sure how you can. Let's boost them. I think the morale of the team needs to be boosted a little bit, but that uses coins. I'm not really sure if I have any. We might just leave it as that, to be honest with you. I know I was going to say I may make a few changes here and there, but I think that's a good enough team to be playing against Forest Green and beating them. Forest Green Rovers then up against us today. They're going with a 4-4-2 formation. And let's go straight into this game then. Another annoying advertisement, unfortunately, we'll have to deal with. I don't really think you can turn them off, which is a bit of a shame. Thankfully, though, they are only 15 seconds long, so it's not too bad. Unfortunately, we have to watch it.
Disneyland Paris. Book by the 14th of November and save up to 25% off hotel and park tickets, plus enjoy a free half-board meal plan. Visit DisneylandParis.com.
I'm good. Anyhow, then, we're playing Forest Green Rovers, like I just mentioned, the 23rd of July in game, and let's see if we get a bit more of a more people obviously attending the game like they did, more than they did, sorry, against Derby. Only 3,600 people turned up for that game. In comparison to us having a 3,316-seater stadium. Anyway, let's go into the game against Forest Green Rovers. I'm expecting a win for my team here. Let's just look at the tactics just for a moment, get some instructions going on to them. Tempo, I think, continue on normal. Pressing, let's press all over. Mentality, needs to be attacking style. Let's just say down both flanks, perhaps. Passing style mixed, and we'll leave it like that for now and see how that goes. Forgot to confirm the changes. Let's go straight back into the game. We should be beating Cardiff City Rovers. I mean, no offense to them, they are in like the conference and national, so technically we should win. Let's see what happens there, I guess. Got a free kick that I can just about see. I mean, very similar to the popular game, like I mentioned in the first episode, Football Manager. But I mean, I guess this is just one that's available on Chrome. I'll also leave a link in the playlist to the other 2 episodes, including this one I have done of this series so far. I'm not sure at the moment yet, even still, how many episodes to do. I guess obviously that'll be determined by obviously how much you guys are enjoying this series. Still nil in this game. I thought we would have scored at least a goal by now. With a free kick I can see. Still 0-0. Yeah, we fielded a good team. It's not like we fielded a weak team or anything. It must have only threw it out. Well, maybe booted that, can't really tell. I don't really want to touch the tactics again and change something. I think, us being with an attacking mindset is important, and it should be staying like that for now, as we almost score. Unfortunately, I think it was just blazed wide or something like that. We're dominating in terms of possession. As you can see, it says the last 5 minutes of possession. The Forest can have a little bit right there, but it then shoots back up to us having a lot. Pretty even at the moment. Well, I'll be pretty embarrassed if we do fail to get anything out of this game, like the game against Derby. So, 0-0 at the moment still. And both teams still yet to obviously any real clear-cut chances, unfortunately. I think I'll wait till half-time. If it's still 0 at half-time, then I will obviously maybe change something, bring a player or two on, see if that does anything. We had a free kick right near their goal line, or goal actually, sorry. Fortunately, it didn't really come to anything. Extending house, what does that do? Nothing. Whilst I was checking that, we did actually score. Who scored? Let's have a little look. It was Immers again. He scored in a previous friendly game. So let's see if we can build on this and maybe score another. That'd be quite nice. And the fans might even actually start turning up for once. Instead of just 3,000 of them, because I know we have a lot more fans than 3,000. Well, it went in, man. It went all to celebrate, the fans. Might bring a player on at halftime. We'll see. The team seems like it's playing pretty well at the moment, so might not be any need to do that. And that's it. That's half time. So, in terms of any changes, we want to make any changes. I think we'll bring on Bennett for John. Let Bennett have 45 minutes. I think we'll leave it as that. I think, we're looking pretty good at the moment, so there's not really any need to change anything. Oh, we almost actually made it 2-0 then, which is a bit of a shame. Let's perhaps maybe bring another player on now. Could maybe bring on, let's give Zahora a go instead of Lambert now. Changes have been requested. Yeah, 4,687 people turn up for this game, so a bit more than the last one, and that's good to see. Obviously, when the league starts, we'll be getting, over 30,000 people attending the games, which is, pretty pretty normal actually, obviously. But it's obviously quite normal at the moment for us only having about just over 4,500 people attending the games at the moment. It's 2-0. I believe that was Kenneth Zahora scoring for us just as I was talking, and we're coming to a position now against Forest Green, and that's good to see. They paused me right there because my free recording limit's running out. I only get to record 10 minutes, unfortunately, so I'll be back in just a moment. So, yeah. Don't worry, the video's not ending yet. Let's continue on now and see if we can continue to build on this 2 goals that we have against Forest Green Rovers here. Build on the 2 goals, sorry, not build on this. English. Come on now. Much better performance, actually, and we make it 3-0. Now our Gunnarsson adding to the 2 goals that we have already scored in this game. So I think that was Gunnarsson, Zahora, and Immers with the goals. Yep, our substitute Zahora, proving like he was a good substitute, and I can hear the fans shouting Blue Army, which is a pretty cool thing to be seeing in this game. I wonder if it is compatible to all users on the internet. I doubt it because it is on the Chrome web store, so maybe that was something I might have to look into if you guys also want to try this game out. It is pretty similar to Football Manager and all that, so, just try it out if you'd like instead of this. I doubt it was any different. Well, the game's pretty much the exact same concept with them. Still 3-0 to us in this game at the moment. A much better performance in terms of how we played against Derby. So let's hope, obviously, we can build on this performance and go into the game against Chelsea, our final pre-season friendly game, with high hopes of expecting to maybe get something out of that game. It'd be nice to see, actually. I think let's just pause right there. Let's look on our tactics. Let's just go on, very attacking mentality style. We've got really nothing to lose. We're 3-0 up. I doubt they're going to be scoring 4 goals with very little time remaining. So let's confirm those changes right there and continue play. We're very attacking, see if we can get a 4th goal, and we do. As soon as I do that, it's Peter Whittingham this time around. 30 minutes from time. I mean, everyone's getting on the goals now. Really giving Forest Green Rovers a bit of a battering, to be honest. This is how we need to be playing, not losing from a winning position like we did in the last game. So, I think we'll definitely be seeing a lot more fans turning up for the game against Chelsea in terms of, it being 3,500 and to 4,600. We will even reach over 5,000, which is pretty nice to see. And pretty obviously good for a pre-season friendly match. We're coming to the end of the game here now. It is 4-0 to us. We might even be able to get the 5. That'd be pretty nice to see. I mean, we've outclassed Forest Green Rovers, and I kind of expected this. So I'd be very surprised if we didn't have got a result out of this. But thankfully, obviously, we have. And we need to, obviously, like I just said, be playing like this in all the games that I am managing Cardiff as. This might even become a series that just stays on my channel, not just something that is like 10 episodes and then it ends. We'll have to see, to be honest. I've seen, obviously, how the views and all that are like on the video and all that itself. Anyway, man of the match was Aaron Gunnarsson. It says right there, we had 22 shots compared to their 2. We had 8 shots on target compared to their 1. We had 3 corners and they had 4. And so the goals were scored by Immers, Zahora, Gunnarsson, and Whittingham. So very good performance by us, and we win the game 4-0 against Forest Green Rovers. Let's see what papers and lots say about that. As Cardiff City managed a good win against Forest Green Rovers in the recent fixture. The fans were singing the name of Lampardie as they left the ground. So now, instead of being very depressed leaving the stadium, they're very happy and they're singing my name. So that's good to see. Let's continue on. Manchester City are interested in Cabaye. Cabaye being rejected. Fair enough. I'm not really sure why Man City would want to go after a player like Cabaye when they go players like David Silva, De Bruyne, and Sterling in the team. But fair enough, I guess. I mean, Juventus signed back with the Pogba signed Juventus again. Yes, they only just sold him. Anyhow, that brings down to episode 3 of this free episode series I'm doing on Soccer Manager 2017 on my channel. If you want to see episode 4 coming out tomorrow or something, do let me know by leaving comments saying you'd like to see it, or maybe a like on the video. Link will be in the playlist below. It will take you to the other 2 episodes, including this one of the series so far if you haven't seen them already. And yeah, I hope you will take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.
Yeah.